He sliced a hole through a wall, slipped past guards, and vanished into the night while under house arrest. Hours later, the man known as Brother Wang would set off a chase that leapt from Mexico City to Havana to the edge of Moscow, and then straight back again. Tonight, we follow the fugitive path of Zhi Dong Zhang, a suspected drug financier whose luck finally ran out. Zhang, also called Pancho and Hihi, is accused of moving millions for the Sinaloa Cartel and the Jalisco New Generation Cartel. Prosecutors say he bridged two worlds: Mexican traffickers hungry for fentanyl precursors and Chinese suppliers ready to sell. Investigators also point to crypto conversions that scrubbed dirty cash into clean digits. He was first locked inside a maximum security prison in Mexico City after an October 2024 arrest. Then a judge granted house arrest, a decision Mexico's president blasted as outrageous. Guards watched. Cameras watched. Yet the wall did not. The break came fast. A crude opening in the plaster, a sprint into the dark. A private jet wheels up for Cuba. For Mexico's security services, it felt like a grim rerun. El Chapo had embarrassed them twice. Now a critical financial player vanished while wearing legal handcuffs instead of steel. In Havana, Zhang set his sights elsewhere. His plan needed a country that would not send him north. A direct flight connected Cuba to Moscow. With new papers, he boarded, confident that the most dangerous leg of the journey would be the one the passport scanner never flagged. Then everything tipped. Russian immigration stopped him. The papers did not hold. He was briefly detained, not fully recognized, then put on a plane right back to Cuba. On that return, Cuban authorities knew exactly who he was. Months ticked by in Havana. Analysts believe Cuban security quietly pulled at the threads. Who supplied what? Which routes laundered which dollars? How crypto wallets hid cartel funds. All the while, Mexico's ties with Cuba mattered. So did Washington's pressure. The United States wanted his network severed. Mexico wanted a win after a public stumble. The truth of the escape began to surface, piece by piece. The hole in the wall was not just a stunt. It was a bet that bureaucracy would be slower than a jet engine. The false identity papers looked polished until they met a border guard who asked one extra question. The safe country plan depended on slipping through one checkpoint that chose not to blink. Red herrings spread in the rumor mill. Some claimed he had vanished to Europe. Others whispered Southeast Asia. In reality, the circle had already closed around Havana. Cuba extradited Zhang to Mexico. Hours later, Mexico extradited him to the United States to face drug trafficking and money laundering charges. If convicted, his view may match other kingpins who cross the wrong border. Concrete and razor wire, and nights that never end. Still, the machinery he helped run will not stop with one arrest. Former agents say replacements were already in motion during the months he was caged, confined, or simply running. So what does this ending mean? It means a key financial bridge just collapsed. It means Mexico and Cuba showed a rare, synchronized response. It means Washington gets to claim a win. in a year where fentanyl deaths have driven policy and politics. But the precursors still move. The money still seeks a path. The next fixer learns to copy the last. In the end, Brother Wang's escape was bold, his recapture was blunt, and his extradition was swift once the trap shut in Havana. The wall gave him one night. The flight gave him a few more. The system gave him no more than that. Sometimes the most dangerous man in the room is not the one holding the gun. It is the one holding the ledger.